Give and Go. Same type of thing happening on Wednesday, December 1st between 5 and 7 on Check. On McCulloch Road up there. Drop on by and help out. Hey, is this the Salmon Kings Booster Club going by?
It is. Now, Salmon Kings have having a bit of a rough stretch, but we love them anyway.
You know, you win some, you lose
Yes.
some. My coach always said you're going to win almost, you're going to lose almost as many games as you win. Hopefully you win more in the end. But did you know there's a game tonight at 7?
Yes, and I think that'll be a perfect thing to do post-parade. Head over to the St. Foods Memorial Center and catch the game.
Well, it took everybody about an hour and a half to find a parking spot, so now that you're parked,
You might as well enjoy it.
take advantage of it. Go to the game. It's the Lady of the Lake from Lake Cowichan.
Now, Santa's helpers are reigning royalty. The Lady of the Lake, Bree Kitagawa, and her princesses, Allie Earl and Holly Hughes. Now, they attend lots and lots of parades as ambassadors on Vancouver Island, the Lower Mainland, and even Washington State as well. The
Cowichan Lake Community Float is sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce and the Lady of the Lake Society, and of course they always appear in our spring parade, the Victoria Day parade, too.
It's fantastic. That's the Lady of the Lake there. And here we see our friends from CBC Radio 1.
90.5 on your FM dial.
Yes.
Is that Stephen Quinn in there?
Well, you know, it could be. They're the radio guys. Nobody would know anyway, right?
I remember my years on the radio. You know, I thought I was pretty famous, but only when I spoke and somebody said, hey, I recognize your voice. But that's the way it works. And strangely, right behind them, another radio station. Well, maybe not strangely. 100.3 The Q, the Islands Rock.
Excellent.
Is that Ed Bain? No, wait a minute. It looks like Ed, though, doesn't it?
It does. It actually looks a lot like the guy that does the weather outside, yeah.
And the Zone FM, 91.3, Modern Rock right behind them. Hey, what's your favorite Christmas classic rock song?
Well, my favorite modern take on a Christmas song, I think, has got to be Stevie Nicks and Silent Night. That's one of my favorites. What about you?
I like Jingle Bell Rock, I think. Coast Capital Savings coming by, one of our sponsors for this evening's parade. Wally the Whale and his playful penguin friends are having some icy fun in Coast Capital's Winter Wonderland.
Oh gosh, we're so glad to have them as one of our broadcast sponsors, allowing us to bring these great pictures to you. And joining Wally there on the float, the Coast Community Youth Team. That's made up of grade 11 and 12 students. They represent Coast Capital Savings as ambassadors at so many communities.
And there's the youth team out there handing out candies and stuff. Live from Government Street in Victoria, you're watching the Island Farm Santa's Light Parade on Check.
Santa will be here soon. Brought to you in part by Coast Capital Savings. How can we help you?
You'd like a more flexible mortgage? Well, we have one that lets you put extra money in, take it out anytime, and skip a payment once a year. It's our You're the Boss mortgage.
I'm the boss.
You're the boss.
Hear that, everyone? I'm the boss. You, hold my calls. You, stop lollygagging. You, do a jig. Bravo. The You're the Boss mortgage from Coast Capital Savings.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Burrell, store manager here at Thrifty Foods. Come visit us this Christmas for all your favorite holiday treats. Merry Christmas from all of us. From all of us at Thrifty Foods, Merry Christmas.
Well, folks, it ain't over yet. She's right in the middle of it. I think she has time for one more. Really? She's going for it and having a great time. Very smooth, and that's why she owns the cup. Absolutely amazing. Looking good.
It's your time to save, Canada. End of the roll just purchased over $10 million of inventory from North America's leading mills. And the savings are incredible. Top brand names of laminate, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, area rugs, and more have arrived by the truckload. Don't miss your chance to save up to 70% on the latest trends in flooring. Plus, take advantage of special financing OAC. Hurry in for best selection and massive savings during the nationwide truckload sale. On now at End of the Roll.
Hi, I'm Rick Giga, store manager here at Thrifty Foods. Celebrate the traditions of the season with us. Merry Christmas.
From all of us at Thrifty Foods, Merry Christmas.
This is it. You can really see the 3D goodness. Let's back that up and see the action again. Tremendous. Here it comes. If you're thinking MVP, this could be it. Oh, wow! What a play! That's highlight material. This will get him back in the game.
Welcome back to the Island Farm Santa's Light Parade on Check Television. I'm Stacey Ross here with Gordy Tupper, and we are looking at the BCAA entry into our parade today with Booster, the mascot.
I'm not sure. There's
that
Booster, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Booster.
that's Booster in the background there on the
Well,
other
that
side
would
of the
make
street.
sense that he's in the booster seat in the back, wouldn't it?
So would he always have booster cables with him? And here come the Job's daughters, Bethel's 2 and 36, walking with their decorated trucks and their colors of purple and silver, as they do.
Yes, the Job's daughters celebrating 90 years of developing girls into confident and self-reliant young women. That's so important. They do so many good works. This year, particularly, they are supporting Covenant House. There's the honored Queen Marley Jackson and Queen Sarah Taylor, and they're wishing, of course, everyone a very, very Merry Christmas.
And right behind them, it's the Freedom Rent-to-Own truck. Freedom Rent-to-Own is a brand new company here in Victoria, and we welcome them to our parade.
All right, so here's some Christmas trivia. You ready?
More trivia, okay.
Yeah, I love trivia. Now, if you received all of the gifts in the song The 12 Days of Christmas, you would receive how many?
I don't know.
You don't have enough fingers and toes. 364.
Well, so you're 1 day short of a year's worth of presents.
Yeah, that's about how people describe me. 1 day short of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of get the same explanation, but different. The Vancouver Island Addiction Recovery Society here. I believe this is them with their chief.
Yeah, and I think you know, that's a great foundation. They do so much to help men who need some help, and we're right here looking at the Canadian Pacific Ballet Society and their spectacular Nutcracker Suite. Good thing that there aren't any police cruisers right nearby this float. I think that could be getting into some trouble.
It's all fun and joy for the holidays. It all comes to life with the ballet's Nutcracker Suite float here. Here we see the soldiers and the mice in battle while Clara and the Sugar Plum Fairy look on. You can check out the Nutcracker put on by the Canadian Pacific Ballet at the McPherson Playhouse, December 28th to 30th.
Oh, that's always a terrific holiday tradition, to be sure. Now, here we are with the Oak Bay United Church Spirit of Christmas. I've got a 1946 truck. That doesn't look like a 1946 truck to me, Gordy, and I don't know my vehicles very well.
I think the Victoria Fire Department snuck a truck in before the Oak Bay United Church float.
Sneaky monkeys.
Sneaky monkeys, that's exactly what we call those firemen, isn't it? Now this looks like the 1946 truck, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think so. Now, again, this is the Spirit of Christmas, the Oak Bay United Church. They have a benefit concert coming up at the Art Place Shelter. Electric Christmas tree lights, incidentally, were first used in 1895. Now, the idea came from an American Ralph E. Morris. The new lights provided safer illumination, of course, than the traditional candles.
Yeah, I think a few trees and houses and what have you burnt down through the years. You know, I'm not entirely sure this is the United Church group from Oak Bay.
Is that right?
This might be the Victoria Fire Department's historical fire trucks coming by.
Oh, okay.
I'm just guessing. It's not the first time I've been wrong. But,
No, I have faith in you because it looks fantastic as well. Let's see. Can I see what number the fire department is? See, maybe the entire fire department. All the fire officials are sneaky monkeys and have jumped.
I see Ted Lexus up in those trucks, so it must be the historical fire department group. Because Ted is more historical than any of the trucks, in fact. And there he goes behind us. And like you could hear me.
Well, that's fantastic. There is nothing greater than seeing all those trucks lit up. And luckily enough, you know, around this part of the world, we have lots of opportunity to see the trucks lit up with various parades and events, but not better than this one.
No, this is a great parade. You know, and I get into trouble by saying it, but comparing the Victoria Day parade to this parade, I like this parade a lot. It's fun and it's exciting and it's bright and colorful, and that's what I like more than anything. The kids all excited and having a great time and lit up themselves, apparently.
in the right way.
Yes, in the right way. Wait till they get older.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't want to go there. Having kids myself, I'm happy to
This looks like the Lion from Lambrick Park Secondary School, the pride of the Lions Marching Band. 70 members under the direction of Bruce Ham. And again, I guess we should just be quiet for a second.
leader in driver education and transport training industry. And you know what? I don't even like drive off the road when I see one of those trucks coming anymore because I know they're very safe.
Oh yeah, well they're coming right behind us really close, so I hope it's not a student driving right now. Although I'm sure he's been taught well if it is.
Oh, I'm sure it's fantastic. Yeah, Safeway has done a great job training drivers for years and years and years. Big ones too, big bucks.
The Green Collective coming down the street now. The Green Collective, 4 elves in green and 2 pedicabs, locally owned. It's an locally owned eco-friendly stores, basically. It's a collective group of small businesses locally owned and operated in downtown, showcasing more environmentally responsible products. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're having a great time. It's just, oh gosh, we're so lucky the weather has turned out the way it did, aren't we? I mean, threats of thunder tonight and rain, and it is just perfect.
It's like good karma for us. I guess the city has been good this year, so Santa Claus has rewarded us with good trade.
Absolutely.
Hey, we've got a big old break coming up in the parade, so maybe we'll remind you that this is live coverage from Government Street in Victoria of the Island Farm Santa's Light Parade on Check.
There's more amazing floats to come, brought to you in part by Thrifty Foods. Christmas is at Thrifty Foods.
Hi, I'm Ray Dickinson, store manager here at Thrifty Foods. This Christmas, join us for all the flavors of the season. Don't forget these juicy stocking stuffers.
From all of us at Thrifty Foods, Merry Christmas.
Just look at him setting up his plate.
Okay, freeze it right there. Now that's determination, the mark of a pro.
There's a perfect scoop.
Look at him digging in. His preseason practice is definitely paying off.
That's one of the best in the business.
His parents must be very proud.
It's your time to save, Canada. End of the roll just purchased over $10 million of inventory from North America's leading mills. And the savings are incredible. Top brand names of laminate, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, area rugs, and more have arrived by the truckload. Don't miss your chance to save up to 70% on the latest trends in flooring. Plus, take advantage of special financing OAC. Hurry in for best selection and massive savings during the nationwide truckload sale. On now at End of the Roll.
So, you'd like a more flexible mortgage? Well, we have one that lets you put extra money in, take it out any time, and skip a payment once a year. It's our You're the Boss mortgage.
I'm the boss.
You're the boss.
Hear that, everyone? I'm the boss. You, hold my calls. You, stop lollygagging. You, do a jig. Bravo.
The You're the Boss mortgage from Coast Capital Savings.
Wow. Okay, take a close look at this.
Is the glass half empty or half full?
I don't know, but it's absolutely perfect. Let's back that up and see it again.
Hold it right there. That was a nice touch.
That says fresh to me.
Does anyone have a cookie?
Hi, I'm Rick Giga, store manager here at Thrifty Foods. Visit us this Christmas for the traditional flavors of the holidays. Merry Christmas from all of us.
From all of us at Thrifty Foods, Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to Check's live coverage of the Island Farms Santa Light Parade on Check, brought to you by Island Farms, Coast Capital Savings, Thrifty Foods, and End of the Roll. And here we are with the BC Transit Santa Bus.
And some clown, too. Is that one of the drivers? What's the clown? Some clown from BC Transit, let's say. BC Transit Santa Bus, a long-running tradition in Victoria. It goes back years and years. Many people remember the riding Santa Bus when they were children. I'm sure you did, Stacy.
I didn't too much because I lived in the boonies. And you know what? I always wanted to have a transit bus out there.
There you go. Well, and you still live in the boonies.
I do still live in the boonies, but there are more buses out there.
I was going to say, they must have transit out there by now.
They do, and of course, along with the bus is the handy door and the supervisor vehicle. Oh,
So,
thank you. We're getting goodies. Excellent.
They
Thank
carry,
you so much.
people coming by and giving us candy and goodies, and there's some clown behind me. You can't see him, but you have to take my word for it. You know, BC Transit's been carrying, every year they carry 22.4 million passengers.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty impressive.
That's crazy. And decorated with LED lights, so they're trying to be environmentally friendly as well.
Not only do they have LED lights, they got a lot of LED lights.
They sure do.
They must have thousands of lights on these 2 or 3 vehicles they have coming by us right now.
You know, and we've got to remember how many hours it takes these folks to decorate the floats and their presentations in the parade. So much work, so much thought and effort to thrill the fans.
And in most cases with these companies and organizations, it's all volunteer stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
It's not part of their job necessarily. It's taking the time, getting together with the families and friends and putting all the decorations, the lights